Hello and welcome everyone to this week's COT review. I'm Thomas from COTbase.com. Let's have a look at this week's COT report. As usual, we're going to start off with the changes in commercials position. So here we go. You may see soybean meal on top of our list with a 27% change in commercials positions. You can see the change size over here. It's larger than average, but we do see similar changes in the past. Large speculators have changed their positions similarly to commercials, decreasing their net long positions. Of course, this is a bullish change signal and may influence prices in the near term. Moving on to the 5-year chart, let's have a look at the extreme situation. You may see that if we scroll back roughly 2.5, maybe even 3 years, we can talk about a relatively bullish extreme. Of course, on the 5-year chart, you may see that we do see much greater extremes. Actually, the one that I'm showing you right now, back from 2011, was just a beautiful COT extreme signal, signaling the end of this decline and the start of the rally. Of course, this extreme is not as beautiful as that one, but still, it may be considered in your trading. We do see a little bit of stopping of this decline. We have a bullish COT change signal, so maybe it could be a good opportunity to take the trade. It's definitely not the most obvious COT extreme signals, that's for sure. Let's move on and have a look at cotton, where we have a 22% change in commercials positions. As you may see, the 22 on the graph looks much greater. So in cotton market, this 22% change can be considered a huge change in traders' positions. We had a similar change size last week, but without any effect on the market. As you may see, we see a gradual increase in prices. But if I open this 5-year chart for you, you shouldn't be surprised that it's happening, since we have this very bullish extreme situation since basically mid-2014. We haven't seen a huge increase in prices, so this decline may of course continue, and we may see an increase in the extreme. That's something that time will tell. But anyhow, we have this situation, and keep in mind, even though we have these large COT change signals, bearish ones, let's not forget that the extreme situation is actually very bullish at the moment. Gold, our next market, 21% change in commercials positions, roughly the same change size in large speculators. We are talking about a bullish COT change signal on this occasion. Opening a 5-year chart, let's have a look at the extreme. We are moving away from clearly bullish extreme levels, and but still far away from any significant bearish levels, that's for sure. And we cannot really talk about a huge extreme at the moment. So it's, I would say, really the change that may affect prices at the moment. Let's move on and have a look at large speculator COT extreme. Copper, all-time COT extreme in copper large speculators position. So let's open copper first, jumping right away to the 5-year chart. Here we go. You may see the bullish extreme clearly on the chart. There's no question about this bullish extreme, very, very large, which means we are expecting at least the decline to stop for a little while, but maybe it will ignite a larger rally. Who knows? One thing's for sure, the extreme is present, it is bullish. Everything else is up to you to decide. Heating oil is our next market. Again, or similarly to copper, we have an all-time COT extreme situation over there. But you can see that prices is skyrocketing at the moment. So this extreme may actually be a wonderful signal, which of course would be very visible in a few months' time. We're still there. It's still not late to enter any trade. Of course, a bit more difficult taking the risk, but still, it's a market that has huge potential. No question about that. A clear and unquestionable large COT extreme in heating oil. Soybeans is our next market and the last one for the review. 437 report extreme in large speculators positions. Huge extreme over there. This is of course a bullish COT extreme situation, and something that actually we had a few a couple of months ago, actually. And as you may see, we did have a reaction from price, but didn't hold on for too long, and we had a little bit of a bounce back. Question is this rally going to continue, or we may see the decline to continue, which of course would possibly push the extreme to even greater levels. That's the big question for the upcoming few months, maybe. Okay, that is going to be all for this review. If you would like to have a look at other COT charts, you may do so at our COT charts page. If you would like to have a more in-depth and detailed COT analysis, then of course this is the page you should be looking at. I hope you enjoyed my review, and I hope to see you next week. Have a great week and take care. Bye-bye.